enchai ana obi amponsa or Esquire. He is one of the finest journalists and answer crime say waje abosobodie ana oye ne fen RTI request to information at the Bank of Ghana. Now your request here was about the losses are gold for oil and then gold for reserves programmer the SR administration launch losses are almost sustaining here. Now indeed Bank of Ghana so was here yo na every time no enkomo bebre na ana akoso concerning GoldBod any Bank of Ghana in the midst of the economic turnaround Ghana enye nyina. People are so asking questions. Now people are asking say Bower Rock the sole aggregator sanye GoldBod clear no which bank ana no guarantor oman sa clearance no. We want to know that bank. Now we want to know the financial position of that bank. Na eno na Ghana for bebre no ahyase na wono mo ebusa ho questions. Na ansa na yebekomu na yebusa sa questions no na fa ya check GoldBod ene Bower Rock omudwumadie and why those questions people are asking no necessary no. Economic for so almost abusa questions. Almost ye adumaku a omo ye individual body almost ono mo request right to information say ne yenua obi request ebie no IERPP omo abbreviation no omo so omo abusa questions about Bower Rock and then the bank are involved in the guaranteeing process, how the Bank of Ghana is funding GoldBod operations through Bower Rock. Ebusia ana ibi breaki sa enkomo ni nyina down. Na what you say how GoldBod operates, how it funds its operation, how Bower Rock receives its money, na which bank allegedly ana the guarantor for the 2 billion Ghana cedis funder the Bank of Ghana erratic through GoldBod na omode ama Bower Rock na omode aye a good buying na Island TV Plus obe like video waje bra wuje no na afi wa subscribe channel on the am so unya and subscribe here now the commenting so aba GoldBod has been praised by the Bank of Ghana. Since Ghana has been able to increase its gold reserves. Now, Ghana as a country, it is necessary say yebenya neferno forex reserves, basically in United States dollars. And it is a central banker who benya say ubenya forex to serve the people of your country, because ombeko amount for area so akudidwa they will need dollars for their purchases and a lot of other things they will need dollar for. And the forex liquidity there necessary, and the more liquidity you have, the more stable your currency becomes. And no anama Ghana sisia no cedi no che se ho aye den a sisi ubia eni age ni nyina no stem from the GoldBod and then Bank of Ghana on domestic gold purchasing program. The actual administration bebre no I can say Dr. Mahmoud Mia and the ideas Dr. Mahmoud Mia and the ideas and I just saw omo launch here. And the gold for oil program, it is as it stands, it is known say a term. Now, gold for reserves program, it is still ongoing. Now, gold for a year reserves program, no, the Bank of Ghana, it has instituted the national entity, which is GoldBod. Now, GoldBod, ni role and say obeye gold assaying na waye gold buying, because Bank of Ghana in its role enye ni role ni say obekọ abonten na okọ to gold. Name no, he will maintain reserves, gold reserves, but the gold buying reserves should be mandated to a different entity. Na waye na no na chese GoldBod. So GoldBod and the gold buying, the gold assaying, and the gold refining, which recently on launch one refinery company central region, which is very good because it is going to give a lot of people jobs. Now, how does GoldBod get its gold? GoldBod on Kwabantin go to gold. It gets its gold through what we call aggregators. Just said one more a month for nasi the local producers and nasi no more collect gold, no. And you only from aggregators. Now you cannot be an aggregator without meeting certain requirements. Sambekaya, Ebra, Bar Rock, MET criteria, there were a lot of questions. The minority caucus led by Honorable Kojo Ponkroma na onum areas say on what basis ana GoldBod Bar Rock out of the numerous aggregators almost submitted almost documents. Well, according to GoldBod, no, it was only Bar Rock and the meeting the criteria now the most important part of the criteria what we call a bank guarantor. Say ubetimi a provided 2 billion Ghana cedis. Now this is not old Ghana cedis, this is 2 billion Ghana cedis. 2 billion Ghana cedis, bears $200 million. That is a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Now, Sasikai, and GoldBod, as part of its requirement, say Obabe aggregator, no, you should be able to meet that requirement. Now, to be able to meet that requirement, no, a bank or solvent should be able to back you, guarantee for you, say, in any case, giving the money Bank of Ghana route through GoldBod. Now, what the amount as sole aggregator, now the local gold producers were guarantee for small scale miners, and then artisanal miners, and some large scale miners, and some of them to gold, you know. You should get that backing from bank, you know. Now, because 2 billion Ghana cedis, it is not small money. $200 million. And yes, to be able to have that money, it means that you must have that capital. It's kind of taho, and to be able to actually guarantee for Bar Rock, you know, also about 5 times that same amount. Because if you don't have it, it means that in case of Bar Rock defaulting, say Sika GoldBod the amano say unfanko to gold, you know, if they are not able to provide the gold GoldBod expect say beba, then they must refund the money to GoldBod and then refund it back to Bank of Ghana, because the government doesn't want to incur any loss. That is why necessary say the sole aggregator, which is Bar Rock, should have that particular guarantor. At a stance, you need a guarantor crop. Now, the question people are asking, you know, is it legit? Yes, the questions people are asking are legit, because we should know the bank. See, a bank we should know the financial status of that bank. Now, if you know that bank and its financial status, then Ghanaians assume ebeju womu. Say in any case of defaulting, enkoye issue, because in the bank, you know, was kana taho no more or betimi de etia in case Bar Rock default here. Now, as it stands, yenim sa bank, you know, it is alleged say a Indian bank be. Well, could it be say Indian bank, it is not here in Ghana, and this bank, it is linked to a gold that Ghana aggregating one more they call outside the cotton, because from what we know, large percentage of gold noir Ghana aggregating one, it is sold to offshore off tickets our India. So could it be say this particular bank a Indian bank, and some Indian bank a link to the one who buys the gold in India? Well, these are questions Ghanaians are asking. Now, yes, a bank here, and also a IERPP for no egusa. Say almost a eco bank. Well, it is not public, but the question they are asking is if it is EcoBank, then we should know, and we should know the financial status. Now, the questions that they are also asking is that say combine the financial status of the strongest banks in Ghana. Sa capitalization it should it is not up to sa amount to one Bank of Ghana Sikana or routed through GoldBod no the map bar. So Ghanaians are asking questions. Now na IERPP omo penny odo omano or press conference. Now obusa questions about GoldBod. One set up all the contracts that have gone on. Now omo requested the right to sa information. So it should be provided. And I also agree with them. Now, ebra na yewra oil press conference. Mom yentie and 7 bia ono ankasa ekan.
Advanced parent guarantee no 2 billion. Eno na yedi ho komo. Se sikai if you hin buy. Na yeso the Institute of Economic and Research Public Policy IERPP. Ye dwumane say ye be hwen krata mo na ne wo say the 2 year bisa questions. Your mighty says, where you decay, you burn your torso, you figure more. Yet the how up to RTI, the call GoldBod and pay 14 days, a sun confirmation beer, a besan upper near San Vidum Cobia Cosi. And so you be saying, you be said you, Emrakwanso, you be said, Subio, your banking loss. Sir, only power ma banks are guaranteeing or your wine bank bank. It's not say, and you might have banking set a trace. Bank be anywhere in Ghana and over to me, I issue a guarantee of 2 billion. Our own bridge, a single obligor limit, and now say capital adequacy ratio. Now, bank you who said, bank can you do for 2024 financial statement. You move do pa you say EcoBank na move do I just say the network bear 5 billion. Now you be say a hold on koji fee and na send your because our bank be obit about 2 billion. Now say the sika unyade to 20 billion. We calculation as natural. I feel the single obligor limit in a say bank bear na obit me a obit amount beyond 25% of the law, send a law in Kano. What in mouse size car? Will be a more size can now so there be 8 billion the total. When you cry. And the bank bank and no mao size kaya guarantee the man. And you be some questions in there. And the official one near yes, could do the say banker in France say all the 23 banks grab boom. Now the network is it's since and in do Ghana. Into banks all Ghana and a count boom and the guarantee ma papa and asking. Question be son.
Now, I did I was a NDC for nay, well meaning Ghanaians, Etias and said the Gold for Reserves program, it is good because the economic benefit, in fact, as a case account was my the city gaining stability. Ghana increasing our reserves. In fact, for the first time, Ghana has about 5.7 months of import cover. Just in the next 5, almost 6 months, if Ghana wants to export, Ghana wants to import items, we'll be able to import items without having additional inflows. Ni nyina no stem from gold yensa aka through GoldBod initiatives. And in the last year, yen tons na ye wo at the Bank of Ghana no reduce, which is good because yen here forex liquidity to also help businesses almost $100 for their operations. However, the operations through which yensa eka gold should be transparent, and I don't think that right to information should be denied. I believe that information should be provided. These individual bodies, they will not harbor some bad perception about the government and then GoldBod because because Ghana has about 13.1 billion in a year export. Now the first time say you import any export say what a year import every export in Ghana has remaining a year $13.1 billion. That is too much money, and most of these monies is coming from a year gold. Now gold no so ana we say ho ban no as wantwi bi ne we say matwetwe ho matwetwe no doso. Now these are the questions most Ghanaians are asking, and I am interested. In fact, for that right to information, say what contract did a year Barrock go into with a year GoldBod? Now, which bank and a year the guarantor or no a guarantee Ediama Barrock say in any case, if Barrock is not able to live up to its standard mandate, Sikanwa or man de mano say on fanto good no say well to me knew that particular a year threshold that money must be refunded to a year Ghana. I believe that these questions are legit. Inti attend there so if you come, we welcome all insult, manner of insult in the comment section. However, these are legit questions, and let us also know what you think in the comment section. Island TV plan. Why did bra wait no like video no subscribe. Na one abusuafo mu nyina mo ahwe mo so ma kire mo adwen e wo asem wi.